Hey, what's going on? Old fashioned ice cream appliance boot camp. Old fashioned ice cream appliance boot camp. Facebook family friends. Man, it's been a minute. I don't forgot how to even come into the live. I told you all I was coming back. I'm back on here now. I'm gonna be doing live streams and stuff again. Um, so I'm rusty. I gotta get back into the groove of it. Let me what's called have changed some stuff. StreamYard changed some stuff since I've been going live in the past, now coming back. But I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. This one's going to be quick because I got a lot of stuff I got to do right here in the ice cream parlor. Tomorrow we're having our paint night. So this is our first time doing it, where we're going to have an actual artist come in and she's going to actually paint a picture with some couples for Valentine's Day. So from 6 to 8, they'll be here. We'll be in here painting. We're gonna have hors d'oeuvres, light hors d'oeuvres. I'm gonna make some mimosa surveys, wine surveys, and we're gonna have a great time here. So I gotta get in here and start making my surveys. Also, I'm doing a fundraiser, so I got popcorn going out the door. I got the appliance repair business that I'm running, and that's doing great. I have the other shipping container. Unfortunately, it just rained all this week, so I wasn't able to get out there and actually work on the actual. I said landscape, but they said somebody corrected me and told me it's hardscape. I haven't been able to go out there and work on the hardscape. As soon as the rain stopped, I'll be able to get out there and dump some more what we call crush and run on there and start moving stuff out. But I'm here and I'm enjoying it, and I'm coming to you all fast. I'm only gonna be here about 30 minutes, and telling you all you gotta find you something that's recession proof. I've been having a conversation with different people throughout the day, and there's different perspectives. A lot of some people think that the economy is bad, that everybody's gonna be out of jobs because of all these layoffs that's coming. No, the layoff they just starting. They as soon as they get past this I guess this freeze they got, and they can get back and cutting people, it's gonna really get going. It's gonna really get going. And you gotta find something that's recession proof. Somebody was telling me, oh, you have a different perspective. You don't know how it is for the actual working middle class, the working middle class. They were telling me about the working middle class, people who have two family that have two jobs, and they're going to work every day. Somebody get laid off, they're going to fall back down into maybe poverty, and it's going to be hard. Um, Maybe so, I don't know. But I was telling them the people that I associate with, they're looking at it totally different. I was talking to one of my good friends Tuesday. Him and I was talking, and he just completed he's in the finishing stages of completing his like wedding venue slash I call it event center that he's built out. It's looked very good, very nice. He's just finishing that. He's actually doing a he's not built. He's a developer, somewhat investor. I say investor. He invests in houses and stuff. But now he has started buying vacant lots and putting mobile homes and manufactured homes on them. And he was telling me he got 3 of them going. How much he looked to profit off of them. What he's trying to get up a bunch of cash, because everybody I talk to is saying the same thing. Hey, get up some cash because a sale getting ready to happen. So get ready to get some cash in your pocket to get ready to go buy something. And everybody's looking forward to what this year and the next couple of years can bring. I'm at the same thing. I'm not so much looking forward to. I'm not excited as much about being able to go out and buy more real estate and stuff like that, because unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do it. If it happens this year, I won't be able to do it. If it happens throughout these 4 years of Trump being in office, then I might be able to catch some on the back end of it. These first 2 years is all about me stacking my cash back up, getting back even board. So once I get back even board, those last 2 years of President Trump's presidency, and if they still have some sales and stuff going on, I will catch it then. But I'm excited about being able to start to finish out this project that I started with the ice cream pop. This one is up and running. It's doing great. Already, we got I got to get him make ice cream too. We got an event next week, a huge event that we got. And the event gonna pay over $4,000. So I'm looking forward to that. I got another event. I got an event during the middle of the week. Gonna pay me a nice little chunk just for the ice cream. I got another event that weekend. We're gonna have next weekend. We're gonna have the Soul Food Feast in Selma. So I got that going on. And then I'm going to be finishing up and getting ready to open up over in Rocky Mount. I'm going to have both ice cream parlors going. I'm going to be able to pretty much double my cash flow coming in. I'm still out there running service calls. That appliance repair, man, appliance repair is hard to beat. It's hard to beat. Like I say, today I went out to Durham first thing this morning to do a vent hood. The vent hood just needed a motor. And then I came back and I hit 1, 2, 3, 4. I hit 4 stops right in Clayton. My little nest egg. Flowers and Glen Laurel. I hit 4 stops there. And I didn't start working today in appliance repair until 12 o'clock. I didn't start until 12. I was done by 6, and have over $800 in your pocket from 12 to 6. No, that's hard to beat. That's hard to beat. And come out here, and I'm energetic and ready to go back to work and jumping on the other stuff I got going here. And it's a great time to be a creative and be in control of building your own little businesses and stuff. Because I have no concern at all about. I feel sorry for people who might be getting laid off. Honestly, God, I feel sorry for them. But knowing that I have control of my actual being able to control how much I earn and where and when I can work and stuff, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. And if you want to be able to do the same thing too, there's a link in the description, or go to appliancebootcamp.com. Go to appliancebootcamp.com. Sign up for Appliance Bootcamp. We're gonna have another class April the 25th, April 24th, 25th, and 26th for Appliance Bootcamp. I'm only gonna have 6 people in the class. That's another thing I forgot to tell you. We only have 6 people in those classes. So if you want to come, you need to get in. I'm just doing it for 6, and I want to get you in, get you going, and get you on out the door. So we'll have 6 people in those classes. I have people calling saying they want to get in the classes. I think right now we might have maybe 4 spots left. We have one guy who had already paid. He said he's coming. Alumni, they welcome to come back as much as they want. So I don't count them in the 6. But we have 6 people that I'm actually going to be working with to get them up and going. So if you want to come, you need to pay and go, because after the 6 people are paid, that's it. I'm not having anymore. That following week, we're gonna do the ice cream parlor boot camp. And the ice cream parlor boot camp, that's gonna be April the no, I'm sorry, it's gonna be April 7th, 8th, and 9th is when we're gonna do the appliance boot camp. April 14th and 15th, we'll be doing the ice cream parlor boot camp. And that's gonna be a 2-day camp. And that 2-day camp, we're gonna be here the first day, my ice cream parlor here in Selma. Then the second day, we're gonna go out and do a road trip to the one out in Rocky Mount, North Carolina, and let y'all see what that's all about. And I'm gonna teach you everything, show you everything you need to know how to actually start an ice cream parlor from scratch. If you want to do the brick and mortar like we have here, if you want to do a mobile like I have with the van and the trailer, if you want to do the push carts, or if you want to do like the shipping container, I'm gonna show you how to do all of those. And like I say, you can come there. So They for sale if you want to get in and do them. I don't know if I do another ice cream one this year because we're gonna get into the ice cream season. I'm just not gonna have time, and I do another appliance boot camp later on in the year. So I'm gonna actually read some of these right here. Then I'm getting out of here. I gotta get jump going. Uh, Frank Evans said, "What's up, Mike? Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's going on, DC now? Say what's good, Mike. All right. CEO Jakes, what's up, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing, CEO Jakes? MacArthur Moore, what's up, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? Yep, DCNF, stack up those dollars. Yeah, I think a sale is going to be coming up because I was talking to someone on my way here, and we were talking. You know, the federal government sending, and that's another thing too. I had a lot of people from the federal government call me after that video I done the other day. A lot of them called, and and they were telling me, some of these people don't work for the federal government over 15 years and have never went into an office. They always work remote. And now they're telling them that, hey, you got to come into an office. And the government don't have no office for them. So they're actually going into conference rooms and they have 6 or 7 people sitting at a conference table and they sitting there all day like you can do in school. And they're asking them, what you doing? They're monitoring what work they're doing, what websites they're going to, who they're talking to on the phone. They're monitoring all that stuff. And they're saying, man, they just tired of having somebody have to keep looking over their shoulder. They don't know when they're going to get laid off, if they're going to get laid off. And now they want to come to the appliance boot camp or come back to appliance boot camp and get this stuff straightened out. But yeah, that's what they're going through. And I was talking to somebody else that we're talking, and they were saying, you got a lot of these women who are working for the federal government. And maybe their husband had a job and they work from home for the federal government, and then now they got to go into the office, and their office where they got to go to might be 2 hours away, and they got to get up and drive. And now something they hadn't think of, they didn't have to think about daycare. They didn't have to think about trying to get back before school closed and get the kids and all that. And daycare closed at 6, so all this stuff is just throwing a wrench into their plans, and a lot of them not going to be able to go back to work. So you're gonna have all this stuff come together, and people might have to start downsizing their houses and stuff, or I don't know. We're gonna look to see what happens. MacArthur Moore, quick question: how do I stay on top of the newer appliances coming out and service bulletins on appliances? You need to get a subscription to Appliance Alliance or either Appliancetology, and from there, when you get new appliances that come out, you can just ask them to give you the service manual, and you get the service manual. You can read it that way, or you can just do a search on either one of those platforms, and they'll pop up anything that's up on there, like service corners and stuff like that. I think that's the best way to do it for me. If you're a small independent company, 1 or 2 man shop, paying the money to Appliance Alliance or either Appliancetology is the best way for me to do it, because then you have access to all of the different manufacturers. Now, if you're a bigger operation and you have a lot more cash coming in, and you want to have stuff more readily available to your techs and keep it more in house, then you can just pay the subscription fees to like Service Matters and all these other different ones, and they'll give you the actual service bulletins and stuff, and you can keep them in house. But I prefer to pay those guys like Appliancetology or Appliance Alliance and let them keep their stuff up for everybody, so it shrink the cost down. Hey, what's going on, Greg B? Greg B, so what's happening, Mike and ABC? All right. Joseph Majors, what part of North Carolina are you in? I'm in Johnston County, North Carolina. I live in Clayton, but I'm actually working here. My business is here in Selma, North Carolina, and the other ice cream parlor is going to be at Rocky Mount. Mike, were those completed calls? No, I had one, two, I had three completed calls. I had three completed calls, and I had how many I got order parts? Uh, one, two. I got two. I got order parts. Three completed calls. The first one I got ordered a motor for a vent hood. I think that was like 300 and something dollars. So they paid half up front. It was like 170, $184 they paid. The other one was the next one was a stack washer, the GE stack washer. Um, they're gonna need the actual something that's up under that tub, and you know you can't get those tubs and stuff out. You gotta get the whole assembly. So that's about $600, and they want to go ahead and fix it. So I'm ordering that whole assembly. So that they paid like $300. No, they paid 225. He paid 225, and he paid it in cash. He had that in cash. He gave me in cash. So I ordered that, and we'll have that going. The next one was an ice maker. They They called said the ice maker won't work, and they had changed the water filter, and the ice maker won't working. I get there and open up the ice box, open up the ice thing, and filled up with ice. They just didn't give it enough time to make the ice, and so with that, that was just $85. And then I had a KitchenAid dishwasher. The KitchenAid dishwasher. They had a what they call the overfill. The KitchenAid dishwasher. Right in the front, they have this little plastic bar that holds like a water sensor in there to actually catch any water dripping off the water valve. So what happened? The actual water line that feeds into it. It was a braided silver line, but right at the back of the nut that's on there, it was dripping. It was drip water every so often, but it dripped enough to fill up that little thing that indicates if it has a leak by the water inlet valve, and it actually went into the flood sense. So with that, all I had to do is just replace the water line coming from up under the sink there, and then vacuum out the water in that little catch thing that they have. And that was $225. Let's see. Then the next one was what I have after that. Oh, then the next one was a dryer. It was the old GE dryer. Was it GE? I can't think. No, that's not GE. It's the old Whirlpool dryer, the one that has the belt on the blower wheel. It's almost like a front loader, but then it has like a belt that goes. It has two belts on the motor. One belt goes to the actual blower wheel that sets like this right up under the barrel, and then it has another belt that goes to the back that spins the actual tub. So with that one, the actual they had a call that it wasn't heating, and from there it was the actual or whatchamacallit, the actual the wire had burned off the actual heater element. The heater element was good. I just took some sandpaper. I took the old one off, sanded the terminal back down, put a new high temperature terminal on there, put it back together. It worked. That one was $184. So that was $184. And that was my night. And from there, I went to Walmart and got me some more workout pants because I'm trying to box, and I'm actually trying to lose some weight at the gym. And then I came out here to actually make my stuff. And so after I finished ice cream here, I got 10 minutes. I got to get off. After I finish the ice cream here, I'm gonna go to the gym, and then I'm gonna go back home and relax. Back after more. Another question: How do I get my COD calls up? You got a couple of ways. One, you can do like the best way to do it is just do a good job with the calls you go, and people just keep referring you. And when you go to people's houses, always give them two business cards, one that they can keep and one that they can give to a friend. You can do that. You can go get the door knockers, little things you hang on the door on people's doors. So when you go to a house, go to the two houses right beside them and just put a door knocker on there and say, hey, we're next door fixing your neighbor appliance. If you have any appliance needs, give us a call. You can do that. That'll help you go. You can do a web page and pay somebody to do your SEO is the best way to do it. You can go to a property management company, find them, get the that'll get your COD calls up. You can go to just about any restaurant, and they got. And if your skills, let me say that before I go. Let me back up. If your skills are up to par, where you can go and do commercial stuff, you can go to any restaurant. Something's broken all the time. Something broke at a restaurant. Something's always broke at a laundromat. Something's always broke at a dry cleaner. You can go there anytime. You can go to what is it? Next door. Go to next door and put out an ad. You can go to Facebook and find a neighborhood that you like to be in, and go to that neighborhood and Facebook account, and have one of the neighbors just recommend you on their Facebook account. Just tell people to give you a review on their Facebook. If you like the service I've done, just go to your Facebook page for your neighborhood. Just tell people the job that I've done. I appreciate it. You can do direct mail. There's just so many ways you can do it. Best thing to do, go buy you a book called Book Yourself Solid. Go buy that book and read it. It gives you a bunch of things you can do where you can actually get your CODs up and get booked out solid. And just do that. Other thing too, on your website, make sure people can schedule directly on your website without having to call you. That'll fill your spot up easy. Hey, okay. Patrick Young say, "What's good, Mike? What's good, ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? They networking. A man's advice. Try buy some more of those houses, Mike. Those people from LA, be leaving due to that wildfire." Yeah, they're gonna be trying to get out this way, I guess. I don't know if they're coming all the way out here to North Carolina. But I'm 52 now, and I'm I'm at the stage where I'm just trying to maintain what I have, and so with that, I'm just gonna get myself well situated, well rooted in what I have, and I'm just gonna ride out what I got, finish the stuff that I got, ride out what I got. My kids or my grandkids are coming and take it to. It's time for me to pass the baton in a little bit. They'll come and take the next run. MacArthur said thanks. Okay. Eric Bass. Mike, it seems you have been able to make plenty of money during the winter months with the ice parlor. Oh yeah, I've made as much as I wanted to make with the ice cream parlor. But no, like anything, if you run an ice cream parlor and you think you're gonna live off the ice cream parlor money, cash flow during the wintertime, you're gonna be in trouble. You're gonna have problems. You gotta actually make your money during the actual ice cream season. And then you gotta do that 5 banking accounts. If you're gonna do appliance repair, you gotta have a way to allocate your funds. So if you're doing appliance repair, you gotta do that 5 banking account now. You gotta do it, and I don't care how much money you gotta keep breaking it out the way it is. And I know you might have some bills that'll come up, and you think, I can't do it. I need to take this money and go pay this bill. You can't do that. You can't do that because it works itself out. Prime example, this week. Matter of fact, no, 2 weeks ago, at the end of January, I had to go pay my taxes for my property. So I went over to Nash County and Edgecombe County. I paid all my property taxes. I couldn't find a bill for the ones that I have here in Johnston County. So I called the tax collector, and I was like, I'm trying to find my invoices. I don't know if I paid already. I can't find the invoices. And they told me, they said, no, Mr. Sneed, you already paid. You paid back in July, January, or June or July. You good. Don't even worry about it. I was like, okay, cool. So I didn't worry about it. I get a letter saying, hey, I owe for both of my buildings. I was like, what? So I go down there. Oh, we're sorry. We was looking at the property that you had in your personal name. We didn't look at the properties you had in your LLC. I was like, okay. So I got it. So I started to go take my cash and go and just pay what you call pay the property taxes off. And I was like, nah, if I do that, it's gonna throw everything else out of whack. If I just take and pull all my cash out and go pay these property taxes off. But I had enough in there to pay in the tax money. I had enough in there to actually pay for one of the properties. I said, okay, I'm gonna pay for this property this time. And then I asked them how much time I got. I think in March they'll put your name in the paper, so I want to get it in before your name go in the paper. So I went there, I paid that one, and I said, okay, next week, whatchamacall, I'll be able to go back next week and in 2 weeks and before March get here and pay the other one off. And just me out here hustling, doing the appliance repair, doing the kettle corn, and like I say, before I got in the truck good and was driving, I get a call from a major company and say, hey, we're having a big celebration next week. We want you to whatchamacall come out and do ice cream for us. Okay, how many people you got? And they told me how many people they're gonna have, and I said, okay. They said, how much you charge us to do it? I told them a price. I said, hey, it's gonna be what the price was, and they were like, cool, come on, we ready, we want you. I said, all right, good. So with that once I take my 15% off of that money, that's enough for me to go ahead then and just pay the other ones, pay the other property taxes off next week. But if I would have went ahead and just dumped my bank accounts out, I got payroll tomorrow. I got parts I got to order. I got inventory I got ordered to go do the event to make the money. If I would have just not paid attention and just grabbed my cash and went, I would have been then having to go into my little personal stash and stuff to try to get money to go get the money. But because I was patient and I stuck with the plan, and I said I gotta be diligent and do what I say I'm gonna do, it worked out. And the universe do that to you. The universe is gonna come up and try you every time, and you gotta be diligent and have a plan and keep moving. All right. Bruce Hardy, brother Mike, always a blessing. Thank you, brother. From another question. How do we get started? How do we get started? That's my problem. I'm ready, coach. Put me in. Get started with an appliance repair. Appliance repair is easy. Just if you got the course, just follow the stuff in the course. You're gonna register your LLC. After you register your LLC, you're gonna then start applying to third-party warranty companies. After you apply to third-party warranty company, get one contract. And don't do but 1 or 2 calls a day. I don't care. You coming from an employee mindset, you think you gotta be running calls all day. You can't do it. You can't do but 1 or 2 calls, and you're gonna have to pre-game and read. You're gonna be actually training yourself how to actually read, to comprehend. You're gonna be training yourself how to read schematics. You're gonna actually be going and doing a self-taught I say bachelor's degree in appliance repair. And you're gonna teach yourself. And you're gonna get on the job training, and you'll make enough doing 1 or 2 stops a day to actually be able to support yourself and your family. And then as you get more repetitions and more calls in, you'll get this doing 3, 4, 5 calls a day. And then once you get to a point where you're just tired of dealing with the third-party warranty company, you don't want to be waiting online, you don't want to be doing the paperwork, then you'll start moving over to COD. That's how you do it. I had a young man that came in with the college kid. Him and I talked today, and he's doing good. He's doing it, and it's working out for him. And he was telling me today. He said, "The way you tell it to do it is the right way to do it. If I would have done it exactly the way you say done it, I would have been a lot further. Because the way I tell you to do it, it teaches you how to actually do everything. It teaches you how to actually be able to go get contracts. It teaches you how to actually schedule your calls. You'll look at how to allocate your money. You'll run a whole business, and then you'll start seeing things that you can actually outsource to other people. Like he was telling me now, he said for the last month, he paid somebody $100 a week to call, to answer the phone, and to call and schedule. And he said it just cleared him up so much. And people, same thing I used to do. I laugh because he said people, when you go to people's houses, they think he worked for his company. They don't know he owned the company. And I remember I used to do the same thing. People thought I just worked for the company. But yeah, so that's all you got to do. Follow those steps I gave to you in the Appliance Bootcamp, and it'll work. ABC fam, good evening. Okay. Hey, what's going on, niece? That's my niece Felicia. Hey, Uncle Mike, thanks for these sessions. They are needed. Okay, appreciate it. All right. Okay, I hear you. I have to, let's see. I have the ABC courses. I have your book, the blueprint. Okay, I just get busy, Coach. Yeah, just follow. You got the courses. Just go back and look at the courses again and do everything I tell you to do in chronological order. Don't skip no steps. Do everything I tell you to do in chronological order. And it works. And I don't care what your situation is. This stuff right here works. If I can pull out of what I just, if I can pull out of what I just went through, this in the middle of 2025, 2024. I can't remember what year it is. That's how bad I got dropped. If I could pull out the middle of that to get here in 2025, and at the same time building out, I had to get in the truck to go build out another building and develop a property and keep all this stuff running. If appliance repair is strong enough to do that, no, man, I don't know what else you could do. And I was talking. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do this one. Then I'm gonna get out of here. People, what day was it? Wednesday. We was having our little entrepreneur meeting we have called Activate 7. And what happened afterwards? I had two young ladies. We were talking, and we were talking about the issues we have. All three of us African American. We're talking about the issues with African American. And one young lady was telling me about a young man who was having some issues. And I was like, but tell him to go make some money, start his own little business, make some money. But how you gonna start a business if you don't make the money? I said, I'll tell you how to start the business. Tell him just do what I say do. Well, he can't afford to buy your course. I said, that's not true. He said he can't. Right there at the top, that's scrolling through that link right there to get into the membership, class. I told her, so if you're listening, that's the link to the actual membership at the top. The link up there at the top is a $10 per month membership. You pay $10, you get instant access to the dryer vent cleaning and the blender courses. So from that, I told her, tell them go get that $10 course. That $10 pay $10 membership. Go get the dryer vent cleaning course. That dryer vent cleaning course it give you it costs you less than $300 to actually. And the young man right now working at McDonald's and saying that he having issues at McDonald's and stuff. I told him he can take the next two paychecks. He'll have enough money saved from the next two paychecks to go over to Lowe's, and he have a car to go over to Lowe's and buy him a dryer vent cleaning kit, and then just do everything I told him to do in that dryer vent cleaning course. Every time there's a fire, they have to report that, and you can go to the county website to see exactly what street the fire was on, and that's where you go put your flyers on. You just go to those streets, and you put a flyer on every house on that street or in that neighborhood because they just had a fire there, and everybody is scared. So you put those flyers out, say, hey, I come clean your dryer vent because it's gonna be it could start a fire, and the next month or so gonna be spring. The birds gonna be coming out, building nests. People gonna be spring cleaning. Bumblebees gonna be looking for places to go, and they're gonna go block people's dryer vents. And you can just go to, hey, you doing spring cleaning? Time to clean your dryer vents. A little bit, the clock's gonna spring forward. So you do the same thing. You can just say, hey, I'm special daylight saving time offer. Hey, I come out, I clean your dryer vent. especially in some of the old neighborhoods like Glen Laurel and Flowers, where they got older couples in there, and he can't get up on the ladder. Papa can't get up on the ladder and go change the smoke alarm battery. You can add that in there. Hey, I change your smoke alarm batteries and clean your dryer vent and make $200. And you can do that. You can do that 2 or 3 times a day, easy. There's no way you can't make no money in this place. There's no way you can't make no money in Johnson County. And I was telling something. I keep saying I gotta go. I do. I was telling somebody on the way here too. The problem is why we try to build a business and market to. There's no money really in the African American neighborhood. Regardless of what you see with the football players and basketball, it's really, when we go into the African American neighborhood, there's no money in for stuff like that. They not gonna do no preventive maintenance on the houses and stuff, because they renting them, and they not gonna. It just ain't gonna happen. So you ain't gonna get no preventive maintenance on the housing. When it breaks, they go buy a new one, or they go to the laundromat or whatever. They just ain't gonna do it because they don't have the money, or they're renting, or they just not gonna do it. So we try to get businesses and think we're gonna cater to our community with those businesses, and it ain't but a handful of businesses that can actually survive in the African American community. One of them, barbershop, hair salon, that we're going to get a haircut and going to get a hair done. Those can survive. The other one, if you're selling something, some liquor or some cigarettes and stuff like that, that can survive, because people use that to cope with not having no money and depression and stuff. So they use that. And the third thing is you can have to be careful about church, because the church does the same thing that the liquor and the beer does. It's a coping mechanism for people that's depressed and not living well. So those are the 3 things that can go. Oh yes, yeah, Greg D. Yeah, that's another one. A used tire business. That's another one that can go. So yeah, the used tire place can go too, because we ain't getting no full set. We just gonna get that one tire. So yeah, so those are the businesses that can make it. And you can do used appliances in the African American neighborhood. You ain't gonna go fix them, but you can get them and flip appliances in an African American neighborhood. And that's about it that you can really businesses like that you can do. Now you can you can do stuff that's seasonal, like ice cream, crushed ice. Italian ices, stuff like that. You can put like a hot dog stand or a barbecue place or something like that. That'll make it. But it's not going to be nothing that's going to thrive like if you was in a place that was that was already established and thrive. So you're not gonna be able to do anything much. But we'll go try to start a appliance repair business, and then think we're gonna go to go over to our Aunt Betty, and she's gonna be able to pay $300 to get it. It ain't gonna happen. And so then we start saying nobody wants to pay. Everybody complains about our prices too high. So appliance repair, that's another good thing about appliance repair. It takes you out of your community and gives you a different perspective, because you're going to be going to middle class and upper middle class neighborhoods, and you're going to see that those people have money, they live different, and you're going to see everybody's not broke. And then you're going to start saying, I can get my share of this money off of this neighborhood too, and take your money out of, go there, grab your money out of that middle to upper middle class neighborhood. Then you bring it back and develop your neighborhood, or bring stuff to your neighborhood that people can appreciate, and until the neighborhood changes and stuff. And so that's what we have to do. We have to take a business and go over to another neighborhood and come back. The Hispanics, they not over there building houses in those apartments. The Hispanics are not going over to the trailer park. They're not going over into their community and building all these brand new houses and doing like. They're going to middle and upper middle class neighborhoods building houses, laying concrete, putting roofs and all that stuff on. Then they bring that money back to their to the community that they're living in, and they start building their own stuff. They start building their own houses, bringing them up, bringing their own grocery stores and stuff in to support their people. But right now, their people don't have the money to actually maybe use their services. So they take their services, their skill set, and go to the other communities that have the money, and then they bring it back. But they're getting to the point where they're about to be strong enough to do it. With us as African Americans, we don't have a skill set. We don't gave away the skill set to go over there, and it's I don't even know. I gotta let it go because I don't even know. And we do the craziest things ever. The craziest things ever. Here it is. I ain't gonna talk about it. I ain't gonna talk about it because it'll make me mad. But we've been brainwashed into believing that we can't make it on our own. That we have to work for somebody to order to make it. And it's so easy to go out here and make $400. It's crazy. It's just too easy to go out here and make $400. That it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Same thing. Matter of fact, he might be watching. I don't know. I was the guy who I got to do the visit for. I think he's a dentist or orthodontist or something. And he asked me, well, how much is the part? I said, I don't know. I do flat rate pricing. And he said, he tried to say the part may be 150, and he's charging me 300. So you got about 200 some dollars in labor in there. He said, that's a lot. That's a lot for labor. I said, you charge me 200 some dollars just to floss my teeth. Not go there and get my teeth clean. You charge me 200. You ain't there for 30, 40 minutes and charging $200 or $300 to floss my teeth. So I gotta have a way to come to your house and get the same thing to make it even. And so he laughed, but it's the truth. The problem is we African Americans, we don't have nothing we can take to nobody. We don't have nothing. Even the stuff that we create, we have to give it to somebody else to sell it for. We create hip hop, we create all this stuff, and we have to use somebody else to go sell it for us. We can't sell it. And then if we do start trying to say, okay, I'm gonna be smart enough to build my own stuff. I'm gonna be smart enough to invest in my own stuff and go out here and I'm gonna build my own stuff up. Ain't nobody gonna loan me no money. No, so I gotta use my money and the resources I got to do it. And people get mad at you about it, call you dumb and you stupid and you shouldn't do this. You ain't gonna make no money at it. And then once you start making money at it, they get mad at you. Then, oh, you arrogant. You think you the only person gonna make some money. It's just crazy. Our people are just crazy. They just crazy. Mickey 100. Okay, thanks. Once again, I gotta get out of here because I got work I need to do, and I've been running my mouth too long. Once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. I'm coming back with these live, and what you saying, Felicia? Yep, that's the same issue we have with the farming. Yep, no doubt. People. My niece, her father, her in-law, her grandparents and stuff own a big farm, and they do farming and stuff like that. Yeah, it's the same thing. People, it's crazy. They ain't gonna loan you no money, and then when you do it, you'd be surprised. The people who told me, I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gone. Y'all be surprised. The people who told me I was crazy to do that thing over in Rocky Mount. They told me I was crazy to do it here, and Selma with the ice cream bar. They really told me I was crazy to do it over at Rocky Mount. Every day I go to Rocky Mount. This is the neighborhood now. The neighborhood. This is what they tell me. When I get there, they'll come and they say, "Man, when you gonna open?" I was like, "We're gonna try to open on the 22nd of March." Man, you better open, man. We've been waiting, and you ain't open. Well, kids coming over here want to get ice cream, and you ain't open. You need to open up, man. We waiting on you. Everybody's waiting on you. We done told everybody, and everybody waiting for you to get ice cream. I was like, okay, I'm coming. It don't be 2 seconds later. Man, I'm telling you, man. you better be careful out here, man. You shouldn't have put it out here. Why is that, man? These people, these young guys, they don't care about nothing. They don't care about nothing out here, man. They're gonna tear your stuff up. Well, ain't nobody done anything now to it. Yeah, that's because they don't know you. That's because they don't know you. But I'm telling you, man, they're gonna tear your stuff up, man. You can't have nothing around here. I was like, but they ain't done it yet. Ain't nobody done anything to it yet. I'm just telling you, man. You ain't gonna. You got a gun for what? You need to keep your gun in there, man, because these young guys, man, you need to go ahead and start shooting them. I'm gonna shoot my own people for a cup of ice cream, and I tell people because everybody tell me that. So even police officers done told me, man, you don't go out there rocking out, man. I feel I wanted to talk to you and tell you don't go out there, man. It's not like Selma. I know Selma was a little rough at first, but don't go out there, man, because it's just different. And I said, no, I'm straight because this is the way I look at it. That neighborhood have seen me out there. They see me out there working to exhaustion. I say that I'm for real. Where I have to lay on the ground because it's so hot out there. I'm digging the trenches and stuff, and they have to come check on me and stuff. They see me out there working diligently out there amongst them and talking to them, showing them. They come and they look at the progress stuff. They stop and they talk to me, and they know. They say, hey, I'm not Dollar General who just come there and just drop something right in the middle of them and don't respect them. I'm somebody out there who's laboring that they can see. They said that young man out there laboring, he's doing everything himself. Even me putting the cow print and stuff on, they kept telling, what in the world are you doing? You gonna paint it black now? No, I'm making a cow print. What's a cow print? Man, that ain't gonna look right, man. You go paint it all black. And I was like, no, it look good. So once I got done, they said, okay, it looked pretty nice. It looked good. But then once I got that done, it's crazy. Once I got it done, I had people coming from different cities and stuff when I'll be out there. And they was like, hey, we thinking about doing something with a shipping container. Somebody told us you was doing it. We just riding over here and see. So people coming and looking at it, coming right in the middle of their hood. No, and we talking and I'm showing them around and stuff. So it's going to draw and it's going to do well. Let me read this. I got to get out here because somebody just texted me now. I got to get out of here. Mickey, when I lived in Raleigh for 1 year, I was told Rocky Mount is the hood. Yeah, they call it Murder Mount. Yeah, it is. It's definitely the hood, but they're good people. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's an ant. If you see an ant dragging, because I've done this. I seen an ant like he has some food or something. Then he's small and he's just dragging, working hard, trying to get it back to his little ant hill. No, you don't even kill that ant. You said, man, that guy working hard. I'm gonna let him go on about his business because he's working too hard out there to make something, to do something. You want to step on him or anything? You said, man, he working that hard. Let him go. But you whatchamacall? You if you go if they see you out there working hard and you trying to do it and you look just like them and they saying that they see you pulling that thing out the mud. I mean, you literally pulling that thing out the mud every day you go out there and you competing with the big guys that got all the money over there, and here you are just scratching your little thing. They're gonna support it and they're not gonna bother you. They love telling people, hey, this is a little young black guy. They call me young. I'm 52. This is a little young black guy out there doing that, man. He's good. And they can come over there and talk to me and hang out with me. They can't go over there to that construction site when Dollar General was there. They already told them, don't come on the construction site. But they come talk to me and they help me do stuff when I need help. So they're gonna embrace that thing. They're gonna embrace it. So all right. So I'm gonna read one. Hey, what's up, Chris? Frank Evans, you're gonna be all right, brother. Thanks. Yeah, I am gonna be good out there, Frank. Chris, what's going on, Chris? Good stuff. I appreciate it. I got to get out of here because I got to make some ice cream for next week, and I got to make this popcorn because everybody ordered white cheddar popcorn, and we ran out of white cheddar popcorn. Now I'm going to get these things out of here and shipped out to tomorrow morning. So once again, thank you all for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.